On today's show, Marvel give us a glimpse into what the Norse god of thunder is up to on his downtime, and it's downright hilarious. And sticking with all things Marvel, rumours are circulating that the House of Ideas has narrowed its choice of directors for the upcoming Captain Marvel movie down to 3 very impressive ladies. All that on today's Not News. First up on the show, Marvel finally saw fit to release the footage that had debuted at this year's San Diego Comic Con in front of the Hall H crowd, and details just what it was that Thor, God of Thunder, was up to while Captain America and Iron Man were engaging in the superhero showdown of the summer. Sorry BBS. In a short but brilliant film titled While You Were Fighting, a Thor Mockumentary, we see Hemsworth reprise his role as the Asgardian in a hilarious parody that evokes both The Office and Spinal Tap, as everybody's favourite thunder god struggles to come to terms with his exclusion from the conflict and gives us a look into his haphazard investigation of the Infinity Stones. Oh, and we can't forget Daryl, his roommate, and the only other member of the newly founded Team Thor. We even get a brief cameo from Mark Ruffalo, who reprises his role as Bruce Banner / the Hulk for what is perhaps the highlight scene of the mockumentary. It's great to see Marvel make something like this and help to endear their characters even further. But it's not just them. DC did something relatively similar a while back with Jimmy Kimmel poking good-natured fun at Batman v Superman in a short that was, to be quite frank, more entertaining than the movie itself. The great thing about the Thor mockumentary is that it demonstrates Hemsworth's excellent comedic chops. He really does have his timings and mannerisms down, and it would be great to see more comedic stuff from him in the future. I'm yet to see the new Ghostbusters movie, although I hear he's one of the best things about the film, so it could be interesting to see the direction his career takes outside of the MCU. Anyway, I've linked the video down below for those of you who are yet to see the full thing. Chris Hemsworth will be returning as Thor in the upcoming Thor Ragnarok, scheduled for release on October 27th, 2017. Next up on the show, according to The Hollywood Reporter, it looks like Marvel have narrowed their search for a Captain Marvel director down to 3 candidates, although apparently the role is unlikely to be filled anytime soon. The 3 directors up for the job are Lesli Linka Glatter, Nikki Carrow and Laureen Scafaria. First up is Linka Glatter, who despite directing the beloved movie Now and Then, is perhaps best known for her directorial work on big budget TV shows such as The Walking Dead, The Leftovers, Mad Men, Masters of Sex, Twin Peaks, True Blood and of course Homeland, in which she directed the excellent Q&A episode wherein Brody is first interviewed by Carrie. Next up on the list is Nikki Carrow, the writer and director of the critically acclaimed Whale Rider, a movie that was nominated for both a BAFTA and an Oscar and won numerous awards at international film festivals. She's also known for directing the upcoming British-American war drama The Zookeeper's Wife, starring Jessica Chastain and Daniel Bruhl, and North County, starring Charlize Theron, Sean Bean and Woody Harrelson. And last but not least is Laureen Scafaria, writer of the indie sleeper hit Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, starring Michael Cera and Kat Dennings, and director of Seeking a Friend for the End of the World, starring Stephen Carell and Keira Knightley. It's clear that Scafaria is the wild card choice, given her decidedly indie credits. However, we've already learned that Marvel will be going for a Carol Danvers that differs somewhat from her comic book counterpart, with Brie Larson's interpretation set to be a lot more gregarious than the Carol of the comics, and who knows, if it's the comedic Ant-Man-esque flavour that they want for Captain Marvel, she could be the right way to go, although we all know how that ended up the last time. Captain Marvel is set for release March 8th, 2019. And that's it for this episode of Not News. Thank you all so much for watching, and please make sure to hit that like button down below, as it really does help the channel to grow. You can also subscribe to the channel and keep up to date with all future content as and when it comes out each week. Thank you all so much for your time, and I'll see you again soon.